To many people, he was one of the area's top life insurance agents. But as author Bill Cherry tells us in his weekly visit, most folks knew Carl Beach as a country western singer with a unique stage name.
Believe it or not, back in 1945, Las Vegas was nothing more than a Galveston wannabe. Nothing much was going on there. Nope, everything that was happening right here in Galveston. And cowboy singer Carl Beach had already worked his way across the country from Coffeesville, Kansas to Las Vegas, Nevada, entertaining on one radio station after another. In fact, by the time he got to Vegas, he'd already been on 56 of them. And one of them was a radio program called Hymns of All Churches. Now, just before old Carl Beach was to come on, the disc jockey played a tune called Utah Carl's Last Ride. It was a setup for a lame paradox. Because wouldn't you know, when the announcer introduced Carl Beach, he introduced him as Utah Carl. And it became his stage name even though he never ever set foot in Utah. Utah Carl left Las Vegas for Galveston to do his own country western show on radio station KLUF. 8 years later, he had the first live show ever on Channel 11, and that was in 1953. Old Utah Carl died of lung cancer on Saturday, September the 11th, 1974. He was only 55. The following Monday, his funeral service was held at St. Mary's Cathedral, and you know, the place was packed. But just before the service was to begin, one of his musicians, Fiedlo Erickson, got an idea. And I just love this. He grabbed Herbie and the boys, and they ran across the street to Ginsburg's Music Center, and they borrowed some instruments. They set them up in the loft of the church. Before the priest began the service, they played the most appropriate tune of all, Utah Carl's Last Ride. I'm Galvestonian Bill Cherry and Utah Carl Beach, and by the way, the words to his theme song, I'm Just the Wonder of the Wasteland, are some of my very best memories.